Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It has been a long time I put up some videos on the Fube Business Hub. So today I decided to come out with 31 things that you can manufacture in Nigeria. So without no further ado, let us talk about manufacturing. And what is manufacturing? Manufacturing has to do with the production of goods or services from the raw stage to the finished stage. It has to do with processing of one form of raw material from the raw stage that it is to the finished stage of goods or services. And for you to be an effective entrepreneur in Nigeria, you have to carry out manufacturing of one form of product, service, or the other to become a successful entrepreneur. So, guys, that is why I decided to come out with these 31 ideas, manufacturing ideas, which I feel, if given to you, you will be able to know how to. You have to know some of the ideas that you can, or some of the things that you can manufacture in Nigeria very easily with little capital. So number one on my list has to do with maize flour production and packaging. Then you know maize, which is corn. They do all this form of popcorn and what have you. Well, at least with the maize production system, if you are grounded on the system, you can be able to manufacture corn and all those things very easily. Then we have corn sheep production and packaging. These are some of the ideas which I feel like I can share to you. They have to do with corn. Corn, maize, corn, they are all the same thing. Then we have garri processing and packaging. These are some of the things that you can easily manufacture in Nigeria. Packaging of garri into maybe into a small package which you can export, or you can even place in all these groceries shops all over the country and even export abroad. Then we have the rice milling and packaging. So if you have the machine, you can easily package all this rice into a sack and all those things, and you'll be making some good cash. Then we have baking and confectionery production, which has to do with number 5 on the list. Then we have fruits and citrus juice production, just a small package, a small machine that you can use to mill your fruits, maybe orange, mango. But there are a lot of fruits that you can use this small machine to mill. You know. So we have number 7 on the list, uh, which has to do with feed mill production and packaging for people who are into maybe poultry, into fishery and all those things. So you need all these kind of small machines. So if you can be producing all these things, people will come and patronize you. Then we have number 8 on the list has to do with palm kernel milling and production and processing. These are some of the ideas. Then potato chips processing and packaging. All these plantain chips, like bikiri, as it is called in Nigeria, can package them into a small cellophane, can be selling them to all these superstores, maybe ShopRite and what have you, and you'll be making some good cash. Then we have the number 9 on the list has to do with plantain chips processing and packaging. Then number 11 on the list has to do with popcorn production and packaging. Then number 12 has to do with granuts mill the groundnut oil milling and packaging. Groundnut oil, this normal groundnut that you normally eat. If you have the machine that can do the milling, you'll be making some cool cash for yourself. Then the other one has to do with briquette uh, production. These are some of the ideas I have to say. Then number 14 on the list has to do with bottle and sachet water processing, production, and packaging. Water, this pure water that we normally buy, then bottled water. If you have the machine, these are with little capital, you can set up all these kind of production outfit. Before you know it, you'll be making some cash for yourself. Then we have number 15 on the list has to do with candle production. If you have the technical know-how on how to manufacture candles, before you know you're making some cool cash for yourself. Then the number 16 on the list has to do with oil and gas products blending plants. You see, oil and gas product blending plants. So these are some of the things. Then number 17 on the list has to do with concrete, bricks, blocks, posts, pillars production plants. If you have all this machine, manufacturing will be an easy task for you, and or you maybe you catch it out, making some money for yourself. Then number 18 on the list has to do with PVC manufacturing plants. All these PVC for our ceiling, you can get the plants, manufacturing them, and the rest is history. Be making some money for yourself. Then number 19 on the list has to do with LPG cylinder production, gas storing, and filling plants. You can get the machine that can do all these things. Some of them can even manufacture locally. So if you can manufacture these things locally, before you know it, you'll be cashing out and making some money for yourself. So these are some of the tips I feel like I should give to you guys. Then we have poultry production, normal poultry where you have your fowls and all those things. So there is even, I think there was one time like that I went to Benin, to a particular poultry in Benin. It's a very big place in Benin along that Ekenwa Road, down Benin. We visited this particular poultry. In fact, it was then the manager of that place was a white man that time. We have a lot of accountants, all those people, and even the accountant happened to be my in-law. I saw him there. I saw that he was the accountant of the place, and inside that place, you see people from different parts of Nigeria coming to buy all these uh, fowl that have been processed. You see all these big korum and all those things. People are, in fact, there's a queue of people who want to buy the finished product. You see, so the tips I feel I should give to you guys, and so that you can know what to do when it comes to manufacturing. Then we still have fishery industry and fish processing plants. So if you can get this kind of plant, the rest is history. Then we have printing. We have all these printing machine. Can go into production of can go into printing of printing press, and can be making some money out of it. Then we number 23 on the list have to do with ice block production machine. If you have the ice block production machine, you can go into production of ice block, and people will be coming to buy ice block, mostly in Nigeria here where you don't have constant electricity, and before you know it, you'll be making your money. Then the other one on the list has to do with shoe and leather processing. So if you have this one, better for you. Then the other one on the list has to do with ginger processing. Ginger has its own medical values. So if you have a machine that would be doing all this kind of production, be making some cool cash. Then the other one on the list has to do with soap and detergent production. You can go into production of soap using the necessary tools and equipment and the machineries. You'll be making money. Little cost of production, plenty gain for you. Then the other one has to do with cosmetics, cream and body lotion production and packaging. So if you have the machine that can go into all these ones, you'll be making money. Then number 28 on the list has to do with particle board and laminate production. Lamination, like if you have a laminating machine, you're making money for yourself. Then the other one has to do with sawmill and plywood processing. The other day I was coming from Mugale, somebody that buy diesel from Dangote in Lagos was telling us that because of uh, tax that they ask Dangote to pay, these days now, they now go to look for alternative way of powering their plants, their production plants, because it used to be powered by coal. But the federal government of Nigeria has come out with tax that it should pay heavy tax. So they now decide to be using sawdust as an alternative for coal. So you say if you go to most of all these uh, plants where they do sawmill, these days sawmill for wood, you see that people are now buying sawdust as an essential commodity. So these are some of the things that you go into. So apart from the wood that you will get, even the waste product, which is the sawdust, it even has economic value. So just choose for yourself. Then we have a garment and textile production. They use cotton. For those who are into cotton production, they know what I'm talking about. Get the cotton materials, go into production. There is the way they do it. Mostly this thing is mainly common in the western area of Nigeria. You see people coming for to buy clothes. In the western part of Nigeria, you see them. All these akara, like this one I'm wearing now, they are product of garment and textile production. So then number 31 on the list has to do with foam production. So guys, if you know what is called foam production, the foam that we are sleeping like this bed that I'm sitting on now, foam production is a good business. Whether mocha foam, they are all everywhere in Nigeria. Vital foam, they are everywhere in Nigeria. So if you know how to do this production and the amount, the money they use in production, it's not all that as expensive as the way we look at it. It's just for you to come out with your business proposal, do your business plan, and know where to get your raw materials, know the market for your products, know where to go to. Before you know it, you are already in business. And so long as you have a market for your product, business has started. And the entrepreneurship that we are talking about has started. So, guys, the sky is your limit. So, guys, I believe this video has resonated some value for you. If you like these videos, give these videos a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Full Bear Business Hub, so that we can give you more of these business ideas and tips. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching and remain blessed.